Yeah, good morning. Today I'm going to talk about a new tool which we can use for interactive learning, and this tool is known as H5P. Have you used it any time? Okay, so it's a new tool. I'll be enjoying teaching you about this tool, and then we can definitely use it. It can be used right from the small kids to college level. You can always increase the difficulty level while using the tool. So I'm going to discuss about it. So for using H5 tool, you need to log into account, and this you can create, use and share the e-content, which is the interactive e-content. That is a very interesting part about it. Okay, so I'm going to go for the full screen, and then we will start with the, yes. Can you still hear me? Hello? Yes, okay, okay. So I'm going to open the, I'm sorry, new window, and then I will type H5P, H5P. Okay, so I have to log in H5P org. Yes. Okay, so here you can see here H5P create and share rich HTML5 content. Actually H5P is the short form of HTML5 and applications. So I'm going to click onto this. Yes, now you can see here yes, you can't see the screen. Oh, I will just try to go back and try to do it again, okay? Yeah. Now can you see it? Entire screen?
No. You can see your cursor.
Oh, you can see the cursor. I will just try it again, 1 minute. So here you can see H5P, create and share rich HTML5 content and applications. So I click onto this. You can see examples and downloads, documentation, forum, login. So I will just log into my account. I have already created my account. So I just log in. Yes. Okay. So now you can see here quick links, try out H5P. So I'm going to try out H5P. So you have to first click for try out H5P. I have already created those contents. So that is why you can see them here. When you are opening an account, you will not see any of those things, because if you have not opened an account, you will not see anything. So I'm going to see try out H5P. Okay. Now see, you can see here create interactive content. So I will have to click to create content, and then I will just go down. Okay. So now you can see here search for content type. So what I am going to do today is I am going to go for the flashcards. So I just type here flashcards. Sorry. Flashcards. Yes. You can see here that it appears as flashcards. So I will just go for details. Okay. Now when I go into the details, here it is showing there is a demo. If you want, you can just see the demo and then you can see how to use it. Right now I am just going to use it. So I click on to use. Now the screen is appearing. You can see here task description. So my task description is, this is identify the tourist places. Okay, or identify the place. So I will just type here identify the place. Card number 1 appears over here. Now here is the question, which is the optional textual question. For example, if Anupama wants to put something, rather than putting the image, she can put the question, she can put the graph, anything like that. So you can put the textual question over here, or you can put the image. Okay. So here I am going to add the image. First I will add the image. Now the necessary thing is that when you are starting with this, in order to save the time, what you can do is you can keep your images ready in a file. So I have the images which are ready in my file. So I will just look for my images, search for the images, going to the desktop, and here is the file which is containing the images. So I am opening the file. Yes. Yes. So I am going to add the first image. Okay. So it's uploading. With the double click, it is uploading. Anna, can you identify the image? Yes, please tell me the answer. Sagrada Familia. Sagrada Familia. Right? So I have added the text, I mean that is the answer to my question, answer to my image. I go down, then alternative text for my image. So I can say it is in Spain. Right? Now tip, I want to give some tip. If it is a difficult question, I can put a tip or I can just keep it as it is. Now I want to add some more questions, some more images. So I go to add card again and I'll be adding a second card. Okay. So my second card again, I just say add image. I select the image. The image is getting added up. Yes. Can you identify? Yes, yes, it is Taj Mahal. Yes. So it is yes. So again, I say save the image. So I have given the answer. Make sure that you are giving the answer, and then alternative text for the image. So alternative text is it is in Agra. Correct? I'll add one or two more pictures. So again I go for the new edition of the card. Now this time I'll be selecting yes, add card, and then I go for this image. I'm sure you can identify this. This is the yes, it is pyramid. Yes, and the additional information that I can give is it is in Egypt. Okay, one more card I will go for. So I add another card. So add card. I will add. Yes, this is. Can you see the image? Statue of Liberty. Yes. So the answer is Statue of Liberty. Okay. Additional information. It is in New York. Okay. So I think I'm done with the cards. You have followed how to add the question and how to add the image? Yes? Okay. So I just go down and then I say save. Yeah, you can use it for anything actually. So I have saved it. Yes. So the text, I have not added the title. So my title is identify the place. Yes. So that's what I have done. So again I have to go for save. Yes. Now you can see here when I scroll down, my interactive cards are ready. My flashcards are ready. Okay. So the first figure you can see here. So I write the answer. My answer I have to type here. So it is Sagrada Familia. Yes. And I check it. So it's the right answer. It's giving me right. Okay. Now the second answer is Taj Mahal, but I will do one thing. I will just type it as Taj. I am not typing the entire thing. So I just type it as Taj and then I check it. So it will give me the wrong answer. So you have to be very careful with it. Then I go for the next one. So here it is. I just type it pyramid and then I check it. Yes, it is the right answer. And then my last one, this is Statue of Liberty. If I make a spelling mistake, it will not give me correct. Yes. So check it. Yes, so that was the correct answer. So I can go for show results, and then you can see here my result is, it is showing everything. The first one is correct, second one is wrong because I did not write it as Taj Mahal. So the correct answer also is displayed over here. The remaining two answers are also correct. So this is how you can always increase the difficulty level, and then you can make it more interactive the way you want. I have taken the simple examples today so that we can all discuss it together. But for the subject like chemistry or subject like economics, or even for your Spanish subject, you can make it interactive, and your students, the best thing of it out of it is, I will just show you how to share the link. So what you have to do is, you have to go to edit, okay, and then you right click it. Now when you right click it, you can see, 1 minute, I have to first go back from here. Yes, so this we have already saved. Yes, now we go to edit, and then I right click it. Yes, now you can see here copy link address. So you can simply copy the link address and share it with your students or whosoever you want to share it with them. They can even open it on their mobile phones and they can attempt your quiz. So this is one of the very important and very interesting kind of tool, I feel, which can be used for the learning, effective learning, and you can create large number of e-contents. So when you go to H5P site, you will find there are so many tools which are available. The tool that we have used today is the flashcard tool. So happy learning. Thank you so much. I have just learnt about it, Very recently I have learnt about it. So I thought rather than going for the presentation, I will go for something like this. No screen sharing, first it was a problem, but then I could do it. Yesterday I tried it, and then I don't know, something went wrong today, but anyway, it was good. So I felt that, yeah, that's the thing. So that's the end of the day for today. Thank you for being here. So, go, good night. Yes. Okay, bye. Have a nice good night and have a nice day, Anupama. Yeah. Yeah. Bye.